look. Just insane. Right, so we arrived. Oh, this is cool. Oh, package already. Oh, this is a good space. Ooh, that's a great view. That's the Duomo. I can see the Duomo in the distance.
Oh, cool.
That's great. Just walked in.
With all our luggage, which is a lot.
La 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 la. This never gets old. Never. It's just amazing. It's different.
Yeah, this isn't the,
oh, they did a
Citron.
version of it.
This is the one they were advertising, and I said, look, they knocked it off. It's
They
the same
did.
one.
Michael's favorite car, but this is the knockoff version by Fiat. We'll see the OG soon. Oh, there it is across the street too.
Oh, wow. How cute it looks, though.
I know, it's cute. Tell me it's Fashion Week without telling me it's Fashion Week. Very, very cool. This was during the runway.
Yeah, I remember that, actually.
You ever seen this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their trousers are epic, yeah. Oops. I love this look. Oh, these boots are amazing. I mean, amazing. Oh. Okay, so this look just came in for the show tomorrow. Just need to see what this is. I picked it from, I sent in my looks early this, oh my gosh, the light is gorgeous, but you never know what they're going to send you. Ah, they sent the coat. Okay. Oh, this looks like something for your hair. This is cute. Oh, and there's like a little slip dress underneath. It's really pretty. And then there's this dress underneath. I have no idea if this dress is going to fit me. Thing is, when they send you these pieces, they just send you whatever size they have. I always tell them my size, but sometimes they send you what is your size, and sometimes I'd say as high as 90% of what you're sent to wear to a show is smaller, or is just very small. So you just have to hope it fits, and if it doesn't, you have to figure out a way around it.
If it doesn't, Michael wears it.
There you go. And this looks like it has a headband, which is really cute, but you have to have the right hairstyle. I need to find that email of that woman who reached out about doing my hair, because somebody sent me an email offering to do my hair in Milan, because I don't have anyone to do it. And yeah, because I'll be just doing it myself. So I'm trying to figure out who in Milan can do my hair, because that is something that I'm always struggling with. The person who has done my hair in the past, she's not doing Fashion Month or Fashion Week at all in Milan. So I don't know who's going to do it, and it's not going to be Michael. So
you're right about that.
This looks like black jogging pants to a show. Let's see what the rest of this look is. What's this? And a cardigan. A cardigan and jogging pants to a show. Oh my gosh. Well, this feels tailored, which is nice. Tailored is always good. So they sent this coat. Okay, so there's a structured coat here.
So you can make it all work. Layers.
I mean, it's just dark with just the cardigan.
And the pants.
Do my best. I'll do my best. I have
put it on and see how it comes together.
Red pair of boots, and I think that could be the statement. Is the red boots that I have, so that might be the saving statement part to make it like more like colourful. You know what I mean? So those are the two looks that I have. My look for Roberto Cavalli is in the bag here. Got to take it out and hang it. I'm looking forward to that. So I already showed you a little sneak peek of that, so you already know what it looks like. Oh,
she looks really good in that.
So good. So that's it. That is c'est tout. So I'm gonna hang all this stuff up, chill out. I have some work to do, catch up on, so let's see if I can do that. I'll talk to you later. Finished, and it started to rain just a little bit in Milan. There's Bali back there, and it was actually, what I loved was the knitwear. They're known, I believe, for their knitwear. I've never been to this designer show before, so it was really nice to be invited and to see what they had. And definitely the signature is knitwear, and I love the combinations of pairing unexpected textures together and fabrics. Like shirting was paired with knitwear. Sheer was paired with knitwear, which is more what you see, but shirting with knitwear, that's less seen. Cobweb styles as well, with the knitting. So just very interesting use of yarn, and I really love that. There was a stunning crochet dress. Michael, I'm sure, saw it because he started shooting it, and it was gorgeous. It was white. It was beautiful, wasn't it? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was stunning.
It was so nice. That was so me. I loved it. But anyway, it was a really interesting show. I loved seeing all those interesting plays. I keep saying that word because it was unexpected combinations together, and that's what made it a really interesting, how many times, we take a drinking game, how many times I say that, show to watch. Anyway, that's it. We have a break now for a couple of hours. Probably going to get something to eat at some point. And my next show is at 4, which is Del Cor, and then I have 7 o'clock, which is Roberto Cavalli, and that is it. Trying to figure out the hair, fluff it up. I'm not sure which glasses I'm going to go with. I brought a gold with me, and I brought these whites. Are these too much? I can't decide.
They look cool.
They look cool, but it's too much. So I'm heading now to the Del Core show. It's at 4 o'clock and it is 3:56. Oh my God.
Karen, you're always late.
We're in traffic. So I'm hoping, I just literally wolfed down some food, which took 30 minutes to arrive. I almost considered not eating, but I did. Then just quickly got changed, just freshen up the makeup. The makeup is exactly the same. I'm just wearing Fenty lips instead. So it's more like a darker colour than the true red that I had on in that other outfit. I just think the darker colour contrasts really well with this yellow versus that pillar box red, I call it. I really love this look that they loaned me for the show. It is this beautiful floral necklace, so beautiful, choker really, and then this stunning coat and a slip dress. It's sheer, so you can see underwear partially, and the rest I'm wearing myself. So I'll show you when I get out properly, so you'll see everything. But that is my look. I'll see you later. Actually, it was based on a scientist, like a scientist working in a laboratory, hence the gloves, hence the footies on the shoes. if you noticed, and it took the whole story of like arriving to work, having like your research books whilst you saw models who were having books in their hands whilst they were walking. That was all the thinking. And then at the end of the day after working, they would change into a really nice outfit to go out for the night. That's why it switched to gowns later on at the end. So it was like perfect. I loved it. It was so good. And such an honor to meet their designer. And Naomi Campbell closed it, which was like, I just couldn't believe it. I loved it. So good. Let me know in the comments your favorite piece. See you later. Roberto Cavalli next. Okay, so I'm trying to get ready for the Roberto Cavalli show, and I just quickly switched from bob to a ponytail because I figured I'd just do something completely different. How's this looking, Michael?
It looks good. I'll have to clean up a little bit of it.
Okay.
The best I can, of course.
Of course. Of course, Michael.
Oh, there's my bracelet. I was looking for that.
But this is kind of going to be the look. Doing the best I can. I didn't bring my brush with me, so I'm literally using this teeny little brush that's right here. It's like the size of a toothbrush, but this is all I have to slick my hair back. And I've only got 30 minutes, so I'm gonna tie my hair now, just to help it stay sleek, and then that's it. So let me do that, and I think we'll be good. So this is the scarf, so I'm just going to tie down the hair for just, even if it's 5 minutes, just long enough. And what I might do is I might even leave with this scarf on in the taxi. So Michael, you can just put this in your pocket afterwards, and it's just going to help to keep it to lay flat because it was raining earlier. So that's it, and I'm going to change to my dress. Bye. So I didn't even have a chance to like properly tell you about the Roberto Cavalli show because it was literally just a whirlwind. Whew. But it was nice seeing Naomi Campbell twice in the space of
2 hours.
2 hours, I would say. Delcourt, she closed the show, and that show was fantastic. It was all very like modern. I think I explained already about that, about the whole like scientist theme, which I thought was really cool. But this was the Roberto Cavalli show, and I always loved going to their shows. And my look, I loved it. I'll show you on the screen, or maybe you already saw it. But it was this beautiful, it was a look from the February show, which was for the fall 2024 collection now. So it was a gorgeous dress, and I loved it with the boots. The boots are insane. Where are the boots? Are they still here? Where are the boots?
Yeah, they're in the bag.
Oh, they're in the bag?
Yeah, under the paper. No, no, to your right.
I don't know,
Under
to my
the
right.
tissue.
Under the tissue. Okay, oh my God, sorry. I'm trying to show you the boots because they're so cool. Look at this heel. Just look. Just insane. Insane. So good. I love them. So, were they comfortable? Not really. Well, they were comfortable in the beginning, and after like 2 hours, I started to, you know, the balls of my feet, because these are not platform. I love a good platform when I'm wearing a heel. But it was fine. It was worked. We do it for the fashion, right? So the show was fantastic. It always is with Roberto, because it's that rocker chick, and that's the theme, that's the edge, that's the cool factor, that's the, it appeals to the edgy vintage tomboy in me when I watch the collections. All the very nostalgia of the prints and this, the flow and the cut of everything. There's always fringe in there at some point. There's always platforms. There's always edgy kind of very rock and roll models in every collection. So it just feels very much like when I watch, I just feel like, yeah, this is, I could wear these pieces, and I have worn versions, I feel like, of these pieces, and they're pieces that are timeless, and that's why I say that. So it was great, and it was wonderful at the end to see that surprise when they did the homage to tribute to the late Roberto Cavalli himself on the screen, and then they had like models from like the 80s came out, and Alec Weck, I mean, they all came out. It was fantastic. Well, Alec Weck is not from the 80s, but you know what I mean. They just had some like really iconic moments with some models coming out at the end, just to like pay tribute to Roberto Cavalli, and it was just nice seeing that moment. It's almost like Donatella Versace, when she had like all the iconic models coming out, Linda Evangelista, Christy Turlington, Naomi, you know what I mean? It felt like that again, and it was really nice to like witness that. And what was cool was that Naomi, who was literally sitting directly opposite me, she was there clapping and applauding and seeing that moment of these iconic models who all appeared and then all walked past her. I almost expected her at one point to get up and like join them, but just seeing that whole moment with all those iconic models under one roof was a moment, and I absolutely loved it. So that was really good. And Michael was in the thick of it because he was in the photography pit, and so he was actually able to see the moment when all those models ended and met with the creative director, and they were all like hugging and everything, and Michael caught that whole moment, which was, it was a real frenzy, but it was great, and I loved all of it. Thank you again, Roberto Cavalli, for inviting me. It's always an honor, honestly. But that was great. But I'm home, I'm changed, as you can see, obviously. And we're gonna look for something to eat. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna see if my editor can get this video edited for me so you can see this on Friday. And if this does go up on Friday, because I don't know, because today's Wednesday, there's hopefully, there may be one more, maybe two more shows that may happen on Saturday. So, but I won't be able to film those because this video you're watching is on Friday. Does that make any sense? So the day you're watching this video, there's going to be still possibly another show, maybe on the next day. So you'll have to just check that out on my Instagram. I'll be posting that. Anything I attend, I immediately post it on my stories, on my in-feed as well on Instagram. And you see like the get ready with me, like real BTS goes up on my TikTok. Okay. I'm done. We need to go eat. So this is my final look. And these are the pants. I just love the hem on these pants. Is so good. And it's the shoes, simple glasses, kind of like reading glasses. So kind of have a geek look. Michael says don't go with the gloves. But I'm thinking the gloves completes the look. What do you think? Gloves or no gloves? I'm saying gloves. There you go. The Todd show was fantastic. It was very, I've seen the evolution of them. They're moving away from being safe. That's the only way I can call it. Now the leather pieces that they're doing is becoming chicer, more casual, cool. I loved that green dress. There was a green all leather dress. I love bottle green anyway. And it had these beautiful, like, looks like box pleats all the way down. It was so cool. I loved that. That was like one of my favorite standout pieces. Very chic as well. Very good for different ages. Because I could see a 20-year-old and an 80-year-old wearing that particular dress. And that's not easy to find these days when you're looking at shows. I also just loved the attention to detail with certain aspects of the new bags, with the gold bar, the textures used as well, the trench coat that had the hoodie attached to it. We've seen that before, but it was just the material that they used that made it feel structured but light as well. Some really, really, really well done pieces. A lot of people in the audience were wearing pieces from the last season, shown during February, and we all loved wearing those pieces. Like, they were like the fringe loafers that have like a lot of fringe and tassels all over them. I love those, and a lot of people were wearing them. I actually wanted to wear them for the show, and people were going, I want to buy these, I want to buy these. I love these trousers, for example. These fit so well. I don't think Michael can see the hem part. Can they see the hem? Maybe? No?
No, they can.
Okay, look at these. They're sick. I mean, look, perfect. Perfection. But they can't. I'm so happy with this. Really good show. I love my huge Todd's bag as well that they loaned me. It's actually a tote, but I wore it like this with black gloves. So it had like this oversized clutch vibe. These are my own glasses. And that's it. But yeah, it was a great show. I just love their use of supple leather. It's really coming through stronger and stronger. Much more slouchy, oversized silhouettes, rounded shoulders, drop shoulders. Yeah, it was cool. And I love the color palettes as well. Very classic, minimal, neutral pieces in terms of the colors, like tans. They had the accents of bottle greens. I saw whites as well, some blacks, lots of different creams. But yeah, great collection. And oh, and Naomi Campbell was there walking as well. I feel like almost every show I've been to, that's the third time I've seen Naomi, right?
I know, she's all over Fashion Month.
She is, she really is, she's everywhere. So this is Michael's look. I haven't had a chance to film it yet, but I'm just going to show you now before I forget. Super chic. I'm going to have him stand because he looks so good. They need to see the skirt. Is it a skirt? A skirt and a... How do you say skirt and pant? What's skirt and pant? Skirt? No.
Scant.
Scant. I love it.
I just made up a new word.
Yeah. So this is Michael's shirt, so good. And this is scant. We're going to call it a scant. Let's just go with that. So good. It's so beautiful. I love this on you. It's a really cool look. And Doc Martens.
With pockets.
It does have pockets. So good. No, you look great, Michael. So good. So we're here at Ferrari waiting for our fitting.
It's quite dark, no?
It's too dark, isn't it?
What about this little jumpsuit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.